and this is where I'm going to say my opinion. I think personally, it's rage baiting, it's for clicks, it's for comments, it's for views, and it is for money. I'm going to say it again, it's for money. Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alexis Blake and I am a trans woman and I share my life, stories and opinions underlined on social media. So today we're going to be diving into Lilo Tino. So I have scratched the surface. I've spoken about Lilo Tino before and my opinions. I've reviewed the content and the motivation I believe is behind their content. We'll do a little backstory in a moment and then I'll go into some of their controversial content. So before I forget, if you do enjoy this kind of video, please do like, subscribe and hit that notification bell. I post at least 1 to 2 videos a week of just me sat here talking, or sometimes me and Liam, my partner, do a podcast called The Blake Debate as well. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. So who is Lilo Tino, you might ask? Lilo Tino is a TikToker, a trans woman who grew immensely over the last 12 months. Before the last 12 months, no one really knew. She was just existing, doing her own thing, living a life. As far as I'm aware, and as far as my research has gone, she started as a food critic, self-employed, and then started talking about her transgender journey on TikTok. And the videos blew up, and you'll see why they got so big, so viral, so crazy in a moment. The reason I want to talk about Lilo Tino today, I genuinely believe that this person is 100% grifting. I'm not going to question their intentions of transition. That's not my place. I can't call someone out for not being trans because I don't think that's right and fair from me. What I will say is I think that one video did really well that was controversial and they have fed off of this infamy, the attention, the comments, and most importantly, the dollar bills. So these videos that she is doing now are getting millions and millions of views, which is thousands of dollars per video. Few a week. She's raking the coin in. I'm not saying I condone what she's doing because I don't. That's what I believe the reason is. But again, it's just my opinion. I'm not trying to spread hate or anyone to go to their channel and spread hate. And if we keep the comment section as nice as possible and as constructive as possible, please. Right, so let's look at some of the controversial videos that I was talking about. So just going on to Lilo Tino's page, 367,000 followers, 13.5 million likes. Okay, so this video we're going to watch, one of the big ones, the ones that sent Lilo Tino completely viral, getting misgendered, 38.8 million views. Let's watch it together.
It's like he's having a nice feast.
She, her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
But it was not all good.
Hi. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, like it's like a knife in the heart. I did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Okay. The sweet water starts at okay.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
It's just always like a knife. It always hurts every single time.
I can't watch anymore. You get the picture. Lots of misgendering. So at first people thought that Lily was setting up cameras to film herself getting misgendered because, how do I say this without, how do I say it? She's a trans woman and I think we can see that's a trans woman. Not to defend Lily, but as far as I'm aware, she was setting up the cameras to review food in restaurants. That's why there's always a restaurant scenario when she's getting misgendered. Oh, I'm trying to say it as nice as possible. Lots of viral videos about getting misgendered, asking for the managers, making complaints, being difficult. And don't get me wrong, misgendering doesn't feel great. I've had it plenty of times in my life. I get it on videos sometimes. For me personally, if someone misgenders me, I know that 99% of the time they're not doing it on purpose. They're not doing it to go out and hurt me. It's just an accidental slip. And I don't even address it. I just move on and not make them feel more uncomfortable. Because the thing is, when you call someone out on something like that, it makes them feel stupid. So that's one of the issues I've got. She's always calling people out immediately on this. And it's just uncomfortable to watch. So that's one of the first videos that went viral. From what I can see, and again, this is just my opinion. I have no facts to back this up. But those videos, the misgendering videos that started early on, were doing so well. The comments, I'm not going to read any of the comments out. The comments that get tens of thousands of likes are not nice. They're really not nice comments. As humans, most people, if we do something that's maybe a bit bad or not the best thing, we get told about it, we then sort of take a step back and like, oh, hang on a minute, people are thinking I'm not doing the best thing here. And then we reevaluate our behaviour, what we're doing, can we improve in some way? For Lily, that's not the case. The videos get progressively worse and worse and worse over time because, and this is where I'm going to say my opinion, I think personally it's rage baiting, it's for clicks, it's for comments, it's for views, and it is for money. I'm going to say it again, it's for money. That video with 38 million views will have amassed Lily thousands and thousands of dollars from TikTok. And that's just one video within the last year. So this is someone who is going through a medical transition. And I'm just going to, again, you know, we'll leave that point for a minute, actually. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't think Lily is an idiot. I think they know what they're doing. I think they don't care about the repercussions for themselves, their image, and the trans community's image, because it's damaging the trans community's image. I'm just going to say that. It really is. If this is our representation, one of the most famous trans people at the current time, it's not the best. And I don't think they care about that. I think they are just purely doing this for self-gain. And that's what is so, so sad. But again, just my opinion. Let's watch some more, because this is where it gets progressively worse. So I thought to myself, oh, Alexis, I've seen this viral cake pop video. I remember this video. Lily was at Disney. We'll watch it in a moment. She's talking about getting bottom surgery and there's children around, and I thought that was bad. But then I kept seeing other iterations of that video. There is many videos where this person is talking about that area and surgery in public in uncomfortable ways because it gets clicks and views.
They get banned from Disney. I swear, we're about to get banned from Disney. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I noticed some hair regrowth on my marshmallow wand. That's bad because the outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel, so you don't want hair growing there or else it's very uncomfortable. So I talked to my surgeon, and he said that it would be best to postpone the procedure until after hair removal is complete. This is obviously disappointing because I was really excited to have a marshmallow tunnel. Oh, go. What's up?
So you think that's pretty bad. You can hear kids in the background. Lily's wearing a mic similar to this, and they don't pick up noises far away. It's just designed to pick up voices close by. So if we can hear kids in that video, they're really close by to what she's talking about. It's just not appropriate. And I'm not saying that these conversations can't be had, but it's up to that parent who has that conversation, not from a random trans woman in the middle of Disney talking about bottom surgery. So I thought, one video, okay, that went viral, everyone's forgotten. No, they keep making the same video in different ways. Please watch the following.
I am finally getting my banana split later this year. I talked to my surgeon on the phone, and this is how he's going to do it.
One example, I found another.
Buongiorno! This is my manicotti, and later this year, a surgeon will turn it into a tortellini.
I'm just scrolling down the TikTok, and I've seen at least 10 videos where the thumbnail is them holding cake pops, and clicks in the video, my cake pops, which is referring to the male genitalia. I mean, you get the gist. This is what I mean when I say, this is what's led me to the opinion, that this person is capitalizing on the rage bait element of their content. Because whenever they talk about getting that surgery or being a trans woman and having that there, and it just goes viral. It will go viral. It's inevitable because you've got a trans woman who is mansplaining something to everyone, being kind of uncomfortable about it. So people are going to comment mean things, which is not nice, but then that then pushes the algorithm to push the video out more because it's got high engagement. It's that simple. The more comments and likes the video gets, the more it gets pushed out, which is why her videos are getting millions and millions of views. Which brings me to my next point. Lily's getting her face done. This is one of the newest videos that I've seen, and this is what's prompted me to make this video because it's kind of frustrated me. Facial feminization surgery, for those who don't know, it's surgeries that are designed for trans women specifically, but also can be used for women as well. But it's to soften the bone in the face, to make our faces more feminine, so we blend in, we pass more. That is the basics of the surgery. It can be things like shaving this down, the chin, the jaw, the lips, the nose, the brow bone, because that's more protruding, that's a male thing. Hairline lowering, ears pinned back, there's lots of different surgeries you can get. But this surgery is not cheap, and Lily is someone who is self-employed as a food critic as far as I'm aware, and they also work on TikTok, which again is self-employed. So I can't imagine what kind of health insurance they're going to have to cover this surgery. I'm just leaping here, so please forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming that Lily is paying for this surgery. We're talking like $50,000 to $100,000 minimum to get a lot done. Let's watch the video and then we'll talk about it a bit more.
My face is about to change. Commonly referred to as FFS, facial feminization surgery is the process of making one's face more traditionally feminine. Mine will consist of 5 parts. Number 1 is my hairline. You can see it's kind of pushed back a little bit. They're going to pull it forward. Number 2, my brow bone. You can see how it's kind of protruding a little bit. They are going to shave it down so it protrudes less. Number 3 is my nose. You can see that it curves out a little bit. That's a traditionally masculine feature. We want it to push in a little bit, so they're going to shave it down. Number 4 is my jawline. Now, y'all know the meme, the traditionally chiseled male jaw. I kind of have one of those jaws, so they're going to shave it down just like my nose and my brow to give my face a softer, more feminine appearance. 5th and final is an obvious one, the Adam's apple. They are going to shave this down as well.
I am currently in the process of about to get my FFS, and I don't want to make this video about me, but it's just sort of, I understand like the financial aspect of it, the planning of it. Mine's in March, but I'm not going to America. I'm getting it done in Spain at Facial Team. Amazing clinic, by the way. I'll document it all and I'll do lots of stuff. But anyway, another video for another day. But my point is, this surgery is done by very highly trained surgeons, and there's not that many, because you imagine it's not the most sought after surgery. It's not like breast augmentation or a regular rhinoplasty. It's more specific, so that means the cost is higher. Also, it's bone work, it's ENT work, so again, makes the cost higher. Depending where Lily's going, I'm assuming it's in the United States, and you're talking for all the forehead, the hairline, the nose, and the jaw and the tracheal, you're talking in the region of $80,000-ish. But again, it just depends on which surgeon, inflation and things like that. But I'm guessing in that range. Because you can't get specific quotes, by the way. I did have a little look before the video, but you can't get exact numbers for different surgeons. They give you tailored quotes when you have consultations with them. That's why I have to guess here. But it's a lot of money for someone to pay. And the way that Lily, I believe, is paying for that is by rage baiting the trans community into a very bad, poor public opinion. One of my most viewed TikToks is me reacting to Lily, which just goes to show I talk about lots of things on TikTok, and I'm not going to start rage baiting my content. She's extremely controversial, and that's why I think she's doing it. I would be interested to know what you guys think in the comments below. I always say if we can keep it as like nice as possible. I'm not taking Lily out on her appearance or being cruel about that. I'm just explaining what I'm seeing happening in front of my face, because it's directly affecting the trans community at this point, because this is someone who is representing, whether Lily wanted that or not, whether they wanted to be an advocate or not, they are, because they are in the spotlight and they are getting millions and millions of views on every single video. Videos that, by the way, they just sat there with a clipped on mic, normally filmed in 1 or 2 sections, done and dusted, 15 minutes work, and they're making thousands of dollars from it. And it's just sad, because I don't mind people working hard. If you get lucky and to be on social media, I feel so lucky, I really do. But at what cost? And that's where I have a problem. Even me personally, I sometimes sort of take a step back and think, right, am I helping or hindering the trans community? Am I damaging anything? And I really, every once a month, I have like an internal crisis and I reassess, like, I'm reacting to these people. Is that making things worse or better? I don't know. And I have a lot of self-reflection. I talk to Liam and I talk to my mum and my friends about it, because the last thing I would ever want to do personally is make trans people's lives harder, especially where we are now in the climate that we're in right now. I'm sorry it got a bit sad at the end, but thank you for listening. If you stuck around, please do subscribe, hit that notification bell and like this video if you enjoy this kind of content. I'm sure there's more to come from Lily. I don't think it's the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. I'm just gonna hold that. Bye.